Available at Chandler. Okay, season's over, Danny, on a sort of a rebuild year. Just give us a recap of the season from your expectations from the beginning to the end.
Yeah, we knew going into this season, when you lose the large number and the high quality of players that we lost, that it would be a transition year. And we also knew for us to be successful, we would need a number of our second-year players to really step up and really grow as players. So I thought, all things considered, when you looked at the fact that I think our roster can contain only 3 20s and 3 19s, somewhere around 12 to 14 rookies for most of the season, that the fact that we were able to get points, I think 45 nights out of the 70 nights we came to play, that we had a solid season and also accomplished our goal of giving our young guys a chance to play and develop.
What about the growth factor among the young guys? You had more 16-year-olds than anybody in the league.
Yeah, that's one of the most exciting parts about junior hockey, is watching your young players grow and develop. And we went with our 2 16-year-olds. I think Brett Malone was the only 3rd-round pick playing in the league. Ryan Penny was certainly the only 4th-round pick and the youngest player in the league. And they're good young players and made real steady progress, and they're going to be very good players in this league. As well, we broke in a lot of first-year guys. We went, for the most part, with 5 rookie Ds for most of the season. So when you combine the 5 rookie Ds with the 2 rookie goalies, it makes for a young back end. But I think all told, there was great growth and some solid success, and I think we've got a good nucleus for the future as we move forward.
Now, with the draft coming up a little early, you got a lot of preparation. You're going to maybe give us a recap where you're headed. You're going to the under-18s in Germany.
Yeah, I mean it's much more fun to be playing because your focus is on one thing, and now you change hats and you look towards the management side of this job and how do we make our team better next year. And primarily 3 ways. You can draft well in June. You can do a good job at your Euro draft, and you can find players either through free agency or trade, and we're going to work hard in all those areas. So there's a number of scouting opportunities in the next little bit. You can follow some leagues that are still in play, and the National Midget Championship, and we'll be there in St. John's. I was at the Atlantic Midget AAA last week. We'll head over to Europe to the under-18 in Germany, as we're on the look for at least 1 good Euro. There's some free agent tournaments in Boston and in Ontario that we're certainly going to take a look at. And as well, we're really going to try and explore opportunities to try and make our team better in a variety of ways.
What holes do you see you want to fill?
Yeah, that's a really good question, because we've got a lot of people back, and one of the hardest things to project, but it's certainly one of the most exciting things, is how much your young players will grow. And we're going to go from a team that was real young on the back end. We're going to have a lot more experience back there. And we certainly lead a little more balanced scoring. We lose our 3 20s, and we're going to miss their leadership and their contribution, both on and off the ice. But we need to become a better offensive team. Some of that we hope will come with growth and development inside our roster, and we'll look at trying to perhaps add an older player or two to give us a little bit more punch up front.
Can you just talk about the experience that you see? You've got a lot of experience in this league now. What a difference a year makes. I remember Mark Barberio coming in here out of Cape Breton as a good young prospect, and leaving here as a tremendous 19-year-old. Yeah, I mean that's the hardest thing to project in junior hockey, and you try and no matter how long you've been at it, you get better at it, but you certainly never perfect the ability to project. And if you can do that, the National Hockey League is going to hire you to do their draft, and you're going to be a rich guy. But you look at the Sauniers and the growth they had. You look at the growth in Patrick Down, who went from probably a 6-7 to a really solid 2. You look at some growth in Devin McCausland, went to 50 points. And if they have hockey sense and they're competitive, it's my belief that they'll grow and get better. How much and how quickly that development will take place is anybody's guess. And that's one of the real challenges of junior hockey, that you try and project where your players will be in September after a year under their belt. Sometimes you're close, sometimes you're off. But I can tell you, we got good kids here that are really competitive, that want to get better. And that's the first step for improvement. Okay, thanks, Danny. We look forward to talking to you prior to the draft.
Okay, thanks again, Fish. Appreciate the opportunity to come on.
Great.